In today's video, we are going to be discussing why the Rams need to pay Aaron Donald. Now, before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. So this video idea came from the fact that OTAs are here and Aaron Donald did not show up to the Rams OTAs. Now, before I get to that aspect of it, that part honestly doesn't matter because the OTAs are voluntary, and these people on TV making a massive deal about the fact that Aaron Donald or Kyler Murray, Aaron Rodgers, all these guys aren't showing up to OTAs mean absolutely nothing in my opinion. They're voluntary for a reason. I never understand the big deal about them making a massive deal about this. It's not like Aaron Donald's holding out from the mandatory workouts. It's not like Kyler Murray's holding out from the mandatory workouts. At the end of the day, they're all voluntary. So the big issue of them not showing up, I never really understood. So to me, that part isn't the big deal. What is the big deal, however, is the fact that the Rams do need to pay Aaron Donald, because we can literally, as football fans, just say the name Aaron Donald and we're instantly like, okay, yeah, that player's great. He's elite. And not only do I think Aaron Donald's great, and not only do I think Aaron Donald's elite, I think Aaron Donald might just be the best football player in the world. Not at his position, not on his team, not on his side of the ball. I think Aaron Donald just straight up is the best football player in the world. Like, that dude is freaky as heck. Like, he's just an absolute monster. He's the kind of guy that you look at him and you look at him sideways and it feels like him just looking at you will hurt you. Like, Aaron Donald is just that much of a behemoth of a man that he scares everybody. Like, he is a kind of guy that I feel bad every single week that people are going to have to defend him because he's that freaking good at football. But if we're looking at Aaron Donald, I think at this point the Rams just need to give this guy a blank check and let him fill in the numbers, because his value is unbelievably great. Like, I don't think there's a number that you can put on Aaron Donald and be like, yeah, that's enough. I feel like you could probably give Aaron Donald the entire team's salary and that still wouldn't be enough, because he's just that freaking good at football and what he does. Because in 2018, Aaron Donald signed a contract that averaged $22.5 million per year, but then the very next day, Khalil Mack signed a contract that was $23.5 million per year. So Aaron Donald instantly got one-upped, and this isn't hate towards Khalil Mack, but I think we can all agree that Aaron Donald is better than any defensive player on the football field in the NFL. It doesn't matter where. Aaron Donald, obviously the best football player in the world. And again, I don't think we're going to see another guy like that. And if we're looking at other contracts, and I know that edge rusher is a different position, that each position has different value, but looking at Aaron Donald, just what he brings to a football field and what he does for a defense, I don't think it really matters what position he plays, because I think there could be an argument that Aaron Donald could be the highest paid non-quarterback in the entire NFL. So, like, I know Donald's not an edge rusher, he's an interior guy, but you have guys like TJ Watt, Joey Bosa, Myles Garrett, Khalil Mack, Max Crosby, who are all making more than him. And I think while all those guys are great, all those guys are unbelievable talents, guys that everybody would love on their football team, I think we can all understand that Aaron Donald's much better than them, and that's not hate against them. Like I said, that's just how great Aaron Donald is. And I mean, he's so valuable to the Rams, it's not even funny. Like, he's the kind of guy that he brings value not only as an interior defensive lineman in the run game, he can just absolutely crush you in the pass game too. Like, he's the kind of guy for a defensive lineman that can cause a quarterback to throw interceptions. Like, it's just crazy what Aaron Donald does on the football field and causes other quarterbacks to do. Even if he's not getting home on them, like, he's deflecting passes, he's forcing them to throw the ball away, he's constantly hitting them. Like, Aaron Donald, like, it's really hard to put into words how great he is. Like, you say Aaron Donald and we're all like, he's great, because if we're looking at his stats since he came into the league in 2014, he has 98 sacks. In 2021, this past season, he had a career high with 84 tackles. In his entire career, he has 150 tackles for a loss and 226 quarterback hits. So basically, this guy is unguardable, and you're basically screwed when you have to play him. And if you look at the Bengals, I know they had a bad offensive line, but at that point, I didn't really think it mattered, because they woke up a monster in the second half of the Super Bowl, and Aaron Donald just completely took over that game. He had 2 sacks in the second half of that game. And then when it absolutely mattered the most in the Super Bowl, when it came down to crunch time, when you needed massive plays down the stretch, Aaron Donald was there. He was the guy making the plays, kind of putting the team on his back. And I know, the Rams offensively, they played really good in that game, but Aaron Donald, I feel like deserves the most credit for what the Rams did in that Super Bowl. Like, you look at the 3rd-and-1 run stop that Aaron Donald had, just bear hugging the dude and pulling him backwards. He was not letting that guy get that yard. And then the very next play, getting to home to Joe Burrow and then causing Joe Burrow to throw an incompletion, forcing an incompletion. Like, I love it. I love in sports when you can look at just a couple of plays from a football game and you can just point at it and be like, yeah, that's their entire career. That's what they do. And that's what Aaron Donald does. I think those 2 plays solidify what Aaron Donald does in the NFL. He's unbelievable in the run game. He's impossible to block when he's trying to get after your quarterback. And it's just amazing in sports when you can look at literally 2 plays and be like, that sums up an entire guy's career. And I think those 2 plays in the Super Bowl summed up his career. And I just don't know if there's an amount of money that you can give Aaron Donald to justify what he made. Like, he deserves so much money that I don't even know what the number is, because I know he plays an interior defensive lineman. I know he's not an offensive skill player. I know he's not a quarterback, but a guy that dominant who literally changes games by himself, like he gets triple teamed and it still doesn't stop him. Like, Aaron Donald's so freaking good that I just don't know if there's a number you can put on him. But for the Rams' sake, they need to keep him around, because without Aaron Donald, I don't know how well that defense is going to survive. I think it's very rare that you get a guy as talented as Aaron Donald who does literally everything defensively. He sacks the quarterback. He gets pressure on the quarterback. He's an absolute game changer in the run game, and he forces interceptions. Like, he forces turnovers. Like, Aaron Donald is literally one of the best football players in the world. And for the Rams' sake and their hopes of making it back to the Super Bowl, I think they need to figure out a way to get Aaron Donald a massive extension, because there was reports that he was going to retire if he didn't get an extension. I don't know how true those are, but for the Rams' sakes and their chances of being a really good football team, being successful in the future, Aaron Donald is definitely the guy that they need to keep around as long as he wants to play. And honestly, just give him a blank check and let him figure it out. But those are my thoughts on the Rams and Aaron Donald, and the fact that the Rams should probably pay Aaron Donald as much money as they possibly can. But give me your thoughts down below on Aaron Donald and the Rams, and I'll see you in the next one.